Let's see. But with the number 4 overall pick, do I want to take that corner? I didn't love his speed, but everything else, he looks very solid. I think it might be a decent idea to go ahead and just take him anyway. We need... Let's go back and look. Marcus Weber, I really like, but I don't need a safety as bad as I need a corner. Right? Javonte Luke would be an interesting pickup. Again, this is a guy that got 21 sacks. Nothing about his combine stands out a whole lot to me, though. It's kind of like one of my concerns with him. Montrell Cody would be a solid option. Where's the corner? All right, so he's projected to go 15, but he's the number 1 corner. So he could easily go before then. Again, I'm not loving his speed. I'm not loving his age. I'm just trying to figure out if... You know, there's really not many options to go with at corner. He's the only guaranteed starter. I have some other players I like down here. It might... I don't really think this guy's going to be good value. As much as I need a cornerback, I just don't... I don't feel it. What are y'all thinking? We know who won the Heisman. I missed who won the Senior Bowl. This guy won the Heisman, though. Jeffrey Hawley. I don't need a quarterback at all, though. So it's not even... No point in even scouting that. I might need a second tight end. I could scout tight ends for a second one. We already have one that we like. If I can find a guy to complement him, maybe. Since we did let Barnage go. Gosh, these guys' third stats sucks, though. There you go. This guy right here. This guy right here might be a solid option. Mid-round player. Alright. Got some decent-looking players there, though. What up, Gio? How you doing today? What up, Gronkowski? Alright. Niners versus Browns. Yes. Yes. We have offers for Crowell. A 3rd and a 6th. I think I could take that. We have Trey Mason. We also have Duke Johnson. I'm down to take that. What are y'all thinking? I might as well. We did have injuries at running back, though. What are we looking for? We need to improve our defense and then pick up one wide receiver. Is the idea. We have players all over. We just need somebody to start standing out a bit more. Oh my gosh! Say what? Oh baby though, look at this guy. Carter Mulligan. This might be the best 7th rounder I have ever come across. I don't know if I've ever seen a 7th rounder with 3 B pluses. What? What up, the Roberts? How you doing today? Wow. So what picks do I have? I can grab him in the 5th or 6th round. Doesn't really matter. I've got so many picks. I could take him in the 2nd round. Who cares? That guy looks freaking amazing. Wow. Some other decent looking players down there too. Alright. Here we go. I can't believe how good that player looked though. We relocated to Toronto. The chat decided. I say we take it. I say we take it. Not. I don't even think those are draft picks for this year. I think they're probably next year. Or the year after that, maybe. Who knows? Alright. Here we go. Gosh, that player looks so good. That actually looks like one of the best players in the draft. Not even just like the 7th round, obviously, but like even the 1st round. View free agency recap. Here we go. Veld here, he's a bit older, but I'm thinking of like a replacement maybe for Thomas. We got Can, so I think that was a good pickup for us. Got him pretty cheap. Gurley going to the Jets, Olsen the Texans. So he goes to the, he leaves after winning the Super Bowl. Vic Beasley, the 49ers. Jones, the Titans. Darby, the Bucks. Shane Ray, the Titans. Edwards, the Chiefs. Jordy Nelson going over the Ravens. Anderson, the Colts. Dupree. Taylor going to the Jets. So did Drew Brees retire as well? I don't know. Coates going to the 49ers as well. Dorsett going to the Chargers. Golden within our division there. Phillips going to the 49ers. Curse going to the Chiefs. Down the list. We're at the 80s now, so let's move on. Time to go to the NFL draft. Who is ready? Let's go.
The Giants are now on the clock.
All right. Selecting number 4.
The Dolphins are now on
Going with a tight end.
Let's go to Adam Schefter now, who's got more to say about the Dolphins' latest pick.
Like football, rugby's a sport that's played with guys of all shapes.
Weber was selected. I did like him.
He was one of the big guys pushing and pulling blocks in the center of the pitch. He was playing rugby for a university in Australia before he was recruited to transfer and play football for 2 seasons here in America. His first year was spent adjusting to the game, getting used to the different rules and how to play his position properly. The guy even had to adjust how he tackled now that he had to wear pads and a helmet. But his second year is really...
Can y'all hear that?
...to see what he could potentially do. He's a physical player at the line of scrimmage. The team was able to pick up a good addition to its line with a bit of an interesting history.
Nassib has not developed in the way that we would like. I'm wondering if we should go with that guy that had 21 sacks. Unless there's a middle linebacker, maybe. Again, I don't feel like that. I need a corner, though. I like the other guys better. I just don't think it'd be good value. So let's go back. Let's find out who you guys would like to select. Alright, so... I don't think so either, BYD. We'll have to find out who that was. We have Javonte Luke. This guy got 21 sacks in his last year there at Nebraska. His combine doesn't stand out a whole lot. He did do 34 reps. 3B skills. But again, if Nassib's not fully living up to expectations, it's something to think about. Alright, moving forward. We have Montrell Cody. Not an excellent 40-yard dash, but, I mean, look at his catching skills. Decent release as well. Only 21 years old. Plenty of room to grow. I don't know why he's listed as a speed receiver, though, if he's really not super fast. Don't need a quarterback. Maybe a potential replacement for Joe Thomas. Miles Metcalf is there. You also have Jamali Sproles. Cornerback is probably the biggest need on the team. His top 3 skills are solid. 40-yard dash, not so much. He's also already 24 years old, so I don't know how I feel about his potential there. The quarterback got Heisman, but I just do not need a quarterback. Robert Venable might be the way to go. Middle linebacker is somewhat of a need, but I have mid-round picks too. He might still be there for those. It's just a matter of if we think he's going to be there or not. And then here's Hollier. I don't even want to take Hollier anymore. Simply because we like that other left outside linebacker later on in the draft. You know what I mean? I think the other guy looks better. Caesar Dye. 38 reps. What about this guy? He's freaking huge. Could probably wait on him, though. Mike Luke looks really good, too. Mike Luke looks really good. Mike Luke might look better than Cody, actually. Everybody's saying pick Cody, but I think Luke looks better. Well, maybe not. Y'all want to go with Cody? A lot of people are saying to take Cody. I will let y'all choose. Y'all are saying to take Cody. But the thing with Cody, alright, so here's my argument against Cody. Look at how many good wide receivers there are in this draft. They're everywhere. There's plenty of solid wide receivers. Cody does look excellent. I would agree. But value-wise, is he really great value when there's so many other great players there? That's my only thing. And wide receiver's not even a huge need for us. I do want a third wide receiver to go with our other two players, but it's not like we need to spend a first-round pick on it. Javonte Luke might be the way to go. I'm really thinking. Or maybe even Venable. Did Cody have a draft story? I don't remember his draft story. What was his draft story? And not all draft stories have superstar development. See what offers we have. Trade down to 17, get a second round pick. Trade down to 12 and get a first rounder next year. That's tempting offer. Trade down to 9 and pick up an extra third. That's a solid one too. Trade down to 14, get a second and a third next year though. And again, another one. Trade down to 18, get a first next year. But this one would be better for that. We've already traded down so much. We have plenty of picks anyway. We might as well just go. We have like, what, 6 picks in the first 2 rounds? I don't need to pick up any more. I think Luke is probably the best value. I don't know if he's going to be a great player, but he's our biggest need. We don't need a wide receiver that badly. I really do want Montreal Cody. I think Montreal Cody's probably going to be a great player. But I don't need that. We already have 2 wide receivers that just went over 1,000 yards. It's not like the biggest need. Venable is the need, and a defensive end is the need. And I think we should probably go... Let's see if there's another defensive end we like. Eduardo Murrell. We do like this guy too. So we could spend another pick on him if I decide not to go with Luke. There's not another middle linebacker that we really like. Not near as good. Maybe Venable's the way to go just based on a pure value type thing. Alright, last chance. Get your opinions in. Do y'all want to go with Luke or the middle linebacker? If you guys want to make a case for Cody, I'll listen, but I will probably disagree with it. I do think he's going to be a great player. I'm not going to... Here's the thing. Whenever I say something like this, like people are always like, I told you he'd be good. I know he's going to be good. He's just not as big of a need. The cornerback's really not that good. Can we get a straw poll between Cody, Luke, and Venable? I can't tell. You guys are all over the place. Do we have somebody that can make a straw poll? You guys are everywhere right now. Cody, Luke, or Venable? I think Venable makes the most sense. Because there's another defensive end that we like. There's 5 more wide receivers that we like. And it's not that big of a need. There's really not another middle linebacker here. There's really not. Let's see. It looks like the majority of the people are saying to take Luke. Why do you want to take Luke, though, when you have this guy who looks better? This guy looks much better than Luke. What does Luke do better than this guy? Like, Luke got 21 sacks. That's impressive. But he's also, what, 24? This guy's 22. He does more bench press, so he's stronger, better hit power. This guy does everything better than Luke. Thank you, NYG. All right. Middle linebacker's winning. Yeah, middle linebacker's actually killing it. It makes the most sense. It does. I think the other players are going to be great, but there's really not another middle linebacker that we could get. Let's do it.
The Vikings are now on
79 overall. I am perfectly cool with that. He only has normal development, though. Would have preferred better, obviously, but I don't think we could have done better. The other players, value-wise, just did not make that much sense for what we needed. Oh, yeah, Muriel was the draft story that said he was crap. That's fine. We might end up getting him anyway. He just looks better than a lot of other players. 83 speed, 89 tackle, 85 hit power, 85 pursuit. He has decent power moves as well. Decent strength, good agility. I'm pretty happy with this selection. I am pretty happy with this selection. There are 16 players better than him, though. But this was the biggest need that we could have addressed without other players waiting there, I guess.
just made.